Okay, this is just gonna be real quick because this I've already did an intro, but the PlayStation only allows an hour of recording, and I didn't realize that we went past the hour, so some stuff got cut off. So I wanted to redo my intro and give you my thoughts on the first few questions. So I was asked by the state to do a poll. Um, they sent it through text message. I obviously do these polls because I know that people still use poll data, so I try to help as much as I can. But me personally, I do not believe in polls. I don't like polls. They can easily be manipulated either by manipulating, what they show versus the questions are manipulative to where they make you say one thing when you have a more complex answer. Um, so I don't like polls, but I know people use it. So anytime anyone asks me to do polls, I will do it. Um, so I'm gonna start on question 9. I skipped the first few because that's just personal data. Y'all don't need to know that. How did I vote in the 2024 election for president, or for some reason were you unable to vote? I was able to vote. I voted for Kamala Harris. I gritted my teeth and voted for her because obviously she didn't seem like she was against the genocide, and then of course, um, she's just not a good. Uh, she she wasn't proving that she was separate from Biden. She was what it seemed like continue what Biden was doing, which domestically he was doing great. Let's be real, Biden was great, but when you cause a genocide, it kind of trumps everything that you've done good about. So unfortunately, Biden's name is tarnished and will forever be tarnished, and it should be disdained to be talked about. Um, Number 10. How did you vote in the 2022 election of governor, or for some reason were you unable to vote? I voted for Beto O'Rourke. Just because he would be, it is just better than what Greg Abbott's rule has been. Greg Abbott has destroyed the state, and it's only going to get worse because he's just playing. He's just playing the blame game instead of fixing it himself. Um, Plus, obviously, I don't need to bring this up, but Uvalde, hello. Um, and then, of course, the way he handles the border, which is demonstrable. I want you to know, he has flown immigrants deeper into the United States just to show the left leaning states and cities, you know, what's up. It's dumb because they don't have they don't want an answer to the border problem. They have caused it. Uh, Everything is a political game to them, and it needs to stop. We need to repair everything. Beto O'Rourke, yes, he's a flip flopper. He's one of those people that will lick his finger and see where the wind's blowing. I know this, and he might not even be a great governor anyway if he was voted in. But Greg Abbott is such a monster and such a despicable human being that I'm willing to take a moderate over him. But we need to do better. We have to do better. We cannot go back to vote blue no matter who. Can I help you?
Not really. Do better.
Yeah. My mom brought my dog in. Um, Even though number 11, even though it's a long way off, do you plan on to vote in the 2026 election for governor, U.S. Congress, and other state offices in Texas? Obviously, that's a yes. We're in a constitutional crisis. I cannot ignore this election. I haven't ignored really any election, even though I wanted to. And then, do I pay rent or own a place where I live? And I said yes, my room, because Social Security goes to bills around the house. So yes, I do pay rent. Gotta help with the groceries, you know. Which of the following best matches, and of course I pay utility as well. Which of the following best matches your religious affiliation? Which I think the other video caught, so I don't need to continue that. Go watch the other video. And there's actually, I need to add one more thing, which is the ending, because there's one question I didn't get to. So let me get to the last question. It'll be very quick as soon as I get through all the next, because there was a lot. Obviously I have over an hour. And I need to hurry up because my PlayStation's been overheating, so it doesn't like graphic heavy games. And I believe this is it. Texas should be the most free state in the country. Democrats are pushing open borders, unfair DEI policies, and radical transgender ideology. We are working with President Trump to deport illegal immigrants, protecting free speech and religious freedom, and passing school choice for parents. Not convincing at all is what I chose, because passing school choice for parents is obviously you can go point by point and destroy this little quote here. So deport illegal immigrants, I've already said that was false. Greg Abbott has flown immigrants in. They like to play a political game with the border. It's all false. They don't care about the border. They're just making you ignore the other problems by blaming the powerless who are trying to escape their messed up countries. Sorry, I brain farted for a moment. Protecting free speech is obviously a lie. If you're against Israel, they will censor you, and some workplaces have it in their contract to where you have to be pro-Israel or we will not hire you. Religious freedom, obviously fake. They only want Christianity in schools. They want to put the Ten Commandments and not have no other religious texts in their schools. And then passing school choice for parents, that's not how school systems work. If you live in a district, your school is attached to that district, and depending how your district is taxed is how well funded the school is. So if you live in a poor district, you get a poor school. If you live in a rich district, you get a rich school. That's how it works. There is no school choice for parents. You don't have a choice. It's based on districts. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. Yeah, and then send in the survey.